My name is Dr. Esther Trufan, and in this video, we're going to perform a series of measurements that will allow us to determine the density of ethanol. For today's experiment, we will be using ethanol, and because we never pour from our main container, I have a small beaker that will help me pour out a small amount. For instruments, we're going to use a 10 milliliter graduated cylinder and a scale. The graduated cylinder is going to help us measure the volume, and the scale is going to help us measure the mass. Let's begin today's experiment with determining whether or not our scale is working. For that, we're going to conduct a series of 3 measurements where we turn on the scale, make sure that it is tiered, so it shows 0.00. Then we place our clean and dry graduated cylinder on top, record its mass. The first recording is 37.35 grams. Then we take this off, and here we may or may not turn off the scale. We can proceed after about 30 seconds of waiting. We can set it back. We record our second measurement, 37.33 grams. We take it off. We wait for a couple seconds, and then we conduct a third measurement by placing the graduated cylinder on top of the scale, and it shows 37.31 grams. Because the numbers are fluctuating a little bit, it could be the result of either our graduated cylinder is not exactly clean and dry, or our scale is not appropriately calibrated. We may want to repeat this experiment once we thoroughly inspect our graduated cylinder. Let's proceed. Next, we're going to measure approximately 7 milliliters of our ethanol, first into our small beaker, and from our small beaker into our graduated cylinder. It is a little more than 7 milliliters. I will lower myself to eye level with the meniscus of my ethanol. And I find that the meniscus is between the 7.5 and 7.6 marking. It is important that we conduct this measurement at eye level and that we estimate correctly a number after the 7.5 to hint at, is the meniscus closer to the 7.5, in which case we find a number between 0 and 5, or is it closer to 7.6, in which case we estimate a number between 6 and 9. In this instance, the meniscus is a little bit closer to the 7.6. It is going to be 7.58 milliliters. With the volume recorded, it is time that we record our associated mass. Since we already know the mass of our clean and dry graduated cylinder, all we have left to do is place our graduated cylinder with the ethanol inside on our scale and record the new mass. In this case, that is 43.20 grams, and the difference between the filled and the empty graduated cylinder will give us the mass of the ethanol. The volume of the ethanol was earlier recorded by reading. To determine whether our measurements are precise or not, we repeat both the volume measurement and the mass measurement 2 more times. And then from those values, we can determine both the value and the standard deviation of our measurements.